man stopped at a flower shop to order some flowers to be delivered to his mother, who lived a few miles away. As he got out of his car, he noticed a young girl outside the shop, sitting on the roadside, sobbing. He went near her and asked,
"Excuse me, little one. Why are you crying?"
The little girl, wiping away her tears, said,
"I want to buy a red rose for my mother, but I only have 75 cents and a rose costs $2.
"Oh, I understand. Here, let me help you."
He takes the girl's hand and leads her into the flower shop. The florist asked the man,
Good day, sir. How may I help you?
This young lady wants to buy a red rose for her mother, but she doesn't have enough money. Will you please sell her one for 75 cents?
Of course, sir. It would be my pleasure. Here you go, sweetie. One red rose for 75 cents for your mother.
The girl's eyes widened with joy. She said,
Thank you so much, sir. You're so kind.
You're welcome. Now go on and give this fresh rose to your mother and a big hug along with it. By the way, where do you live? Would you mind if I drop you home?
Yes, please. You can take me to my mother.
Well then, just wait for a minute. I'll order a bouquet for my mother, then we will leave.
Okay.
The man then ordered flowers to be delivered to his mother, who lived a few miles away. After placing the order, he said to the girl,
All right, sweetie, let's head out. Just give me the directions to your home.
Sure, thank you, sir.
The man, the little girl, sat in the car, and she started directing him the route. All through the way, the little girl was talking about her mother and the love they share. Meanwhile, after a few turns, the man found himself outside a big field and a board placed outside which read, The Old Jewish Cemetery. The man's eyes widened, and he felt a lump in his throat. He couldn't believe that the woman for whom the little girl was talking the whole time is no more. With a shaking voice, the man asked,
Were you going to the cemetery? Is your mother resting there?
Yes, sir. She passed away a few weeks ago.
Oh, I'm so sorry to know that, honey. I know how much it hurts to lose a mother.
I miss her so much.
I understand. She was a wonderful lady, and I know she loved you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Saying this, the little girl then placed the rose on a freshly dug grave. It was where her beloved mother was resting in peace.
I love you, Mommy.
She's in a good place now, honey. Don't be afraid to talk to her whenever you miss her. She'll always be listening.
Thank you, sir, for everything.
You're welcome, sweetie. You're a very strong girl.
The man finally dropped the little girl at her home and rushed back to the flower shop. He said to the busy florist,
Excuse me, I need to cancel my delivery order for my mother's flowers. I'm going to drive to her house instead.
Of course, sir. I understand.
Thanking the florist, the man then picked up a bouquet and hurried towards his car. He started the car and drove to his mother's home, thinking in his mind,
I'm glad I met that little girl. She reminded me how important it is to show my mother how much I love her. Also, I'm glad to realize that now only is the right time to show my love. Who knows, afterwards it may be way too late. I really can't wait to see her face when I give her these flowers.
You see, in your life, there is nothing more important than family. Try to spend as much time as you can loving and caring people who love you. Life is short. Enjoy each moment with them before it's too late. Sometimes, the simplest acts of kindness can have the biggest impact. The little girl's simple gesture of placing a rose on her mother's grave reminded the man how important it was to show his mother how much he loved her. He canceled his delivery order and drove 100 miles to his mother's house to give her flowers in person. This story teaches us that we should never take our loved ones for granted. We should cherish every moment we have with them and show them our love every day, big or small. This is Juzz, Do It Motivation. Thanks for watching and stay motivated.